Hi, I'm Becca and welcome to my channel and welcome to my studio. I'm happy to have you here with me today. Today I'm going to show you how you can use your kaleidoscope canes to make different varieties of beads. As you can see, I've made quite a few different types here. There are lots of other different things that you can use a kaleidoscope cane for, but these are just the ones I'm going to be showing you in this video. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make them. So as I've just explained, these are the canes that I've made when I was forming the kaleidoscope cane, and I just thought I'd show you what I can make with them. Now I saved a slice of this one before I reduced it down too much so you could just see what the basic segment of the kaleidoscope cane is, and this is it. And I've just formed it into different shapes. I have done So I've got all my lentil beads made, and as you can see I've made some larger ones. Now I'm talking you through these ones because I'm going to decorate a few of them, but the smaller ones I will just skewer from side to side like this. But the larger ones, because you can use these as a focal bead, you can either go straight down the centre, but if you're doing that as a dangle it will just spin because it's quite large, or if you're going to decorate them and turn them into cabochons in other way, you could also skewer them from in two places from side to side. So it's totally dependent on what you want to do with your beads. Now I'm going to show you just some ways that you can use the larger ones. So I'll take this one and I'm going to flatten it down onto the back, so I'm pushing down the sides so it will make a dome shape. Now you can take a piece of plastic, if I can find one, and just smooth them off the same way as we did the Natasha beads. Okay, just get them into the shape that you want. Or you could always use your blade or a piece of card, just something that's flat and straight. Sorry about the squeaky noise, I'll find something else instead of this. So I'll just get it so that it's how you want it to be, and then you can just take some little cane pieces if you've got any of these left over. These are just what I keep for decorating things like this. So I'll pop it on here and then I can lift it up to the camera better when I've done it. Now I'll probably just pick just something at random now, so if you just have a look with whatever you've got. Let's have a look. I think I'll go, oh dear, that one's looking a bit better. Yeah, that one's smaller. Yeah. So I'll try that again. Just straighten this off because it's got a bit banged up while it's been in the basket. So you could put them around the outside and go inwards, and it will frame the lovely swirl that's in the middle. Now, I have done this on other videos. I think it was on my scraps video that I've mentioned already, of what to do with lentil beads as well. So I will just do that all the way around, and I will smooth them off. Make sure that they're stuck to the lentil bead really well so that they're not going to go anywhere. Now because that one's a flat back one, you can do some bead embroidery with this one. You could actually decorate both sides and still skewer them in the two places and string them in different ways. So I've got all these ones to play with round about now, so I'll go off, finish those, bake everything, and I'll come back and I'll show you everything that I've made. So these are all baked and finished, and these are all the different types of beads that I made using that Kaleidoscope cane. So as you can see, there's a lot of variety going throughout all of these. So I'll lift these ones up. So these are the lentil beads that I made. So these are the ones that I showed you that you can decorate with just little slices of your cane going around the outside. You can decorate both sides if you wish, if you want it to be something that just free hangs on a necklace or whatever you're putting it on. These are just, I'm going to bead embroider around them, so I've left them so it's just one side that's decorated. And these ones are just regular ones that I've just drilled in two different places, and I think these ones, yes, these two, I left them so I've just gone straight down rather than having two, and then these ones have just got some rhinestones in the middle just to give it a bit of something extra. So the first ones that we did were these. So I've got some lovely cabochons going on here, and I've got some pod beads and just some basic little round collage beads. As you can see, they just pop right off the tile, you know, really easy. They're not stuck there forever. And these are the little dragon egg beads. So these are some really tiny ones. If you want to see me making more of those, there is a separate video, so I'll link that in the description box. So this was the, let's get my blade, sorry about that loud bang there. So this was the original Kaleidoscope piece. before I turn it into a full kaleidoscope, but that's the triangle that I started out with. And as you can see, I've got lots of different beads that I can work with. So these are just some more cabochons, and these are the square beads that I made. That's just basically going from corner to corner so I can use them within my beading. And some more, and we've got some Natashas here, and this is a larger rhinestone pod. I've not put anything around the outside of the rhinestone, but I may do before I use it. I was just wanting to get it set in place, but it is in there really well, so I don't necessarily need to put anything around it, but if I change my mind I can always rebake it. So any of these you could put UV resin on, or you could just put it with some water-based varnish, whichever floats your boat, as they say. That is totally up to you. I'm going to leave them until I know what I'm going to do with each of them before I put any varnish or resin on them at all. So that's just the way that I like to do it now. So if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments, I'll be happy to answer them. And again, if you would like to see another video on things that you can do with kaleidoscope canes, then please let me know and I'll do my best to put another one together. So I hope you've enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!